Hi everybody. I have rearranged my garage. I pulled my wife's car out just so she wouldn't get mad at me for any dust. I moved my anvil over here, my motorcycle's behind me up against the garage door, and my forge is right here. Haven't set it up, haven't warmed it up yet or anything. I haven't even figured out how to balance the gas on it. But this was the last piece that my daughter and I made. It is again a Viking rune. She drew out a list of runes that she would like to make. And if you compare these two items, the first one was very, very thick and so short that I had to cant the rune off to the side because I didn't want to make it go over the bottom. The second one is significantly thinner. I drew it out, thinned it out, took a lot of work because I'd never done this before. So I'm going to try to make another one with a different design and see if I can't pull this off a little bit better size-wise, so it can be something that somebody might actually be interested in wearing on a necklace. This one here is lighter than the first one, but it's still kind of heavy. So let's try it out, see what happens. Okay, I have figured out how to light the forge, support the gas can, the metal's starting to get hot. Do the fast forward sequence. I just realized nobody can see what I'm doing if the camera's over there. So I put it over here, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I just started peening. I have a cross peen hammer. So I'm peening it out to help stretch in two directions, not all four directions like a normal peening hammer. I'm stretching it out in two directions, to left and right, to help elongate or draw out this bar of steel. So, I'm doing it wrong. If you have any comments, questions, please feel free to comment. I will respond. Not that I know anything. Okay, so I forgot to measure at the beginning to see how long this piece was. So right now it's at 10.5 inches. I've already started doing some drawing out. So figure maybe 10.25 inches, original starting length. We'll see what happens. So we are now at 11.25 inches. So I added approximately 1 inch to the length, almost nothing to the width. I'm going to heat it up a little bit more again and flatten that back down a little bit more again. For the length, I think I'm done. I can't get much more out of this bar because I don't have a pair of tongs yet. So all I have is some pliers. And a cheesy little tiny brush to brush off the scale. which I have not been doing a very good job of, but I don't think it really matters for this project too much. I like having a hammered finish. This Insta-Rust is not exactly what I was hoping for, but that's because I've been cooling down the handle portion in water, and the steam comes up and integrates directly into the steel. So we'll see if I can't figure out something to do with that. I don't yet have any boiled linseed oil or anything like that. So I'm going to set this back up, drink some more water because it is a hot hobby, and get back to work. Continue with the fast forwarding. Okay, I don't know if you guys caught that, but I hit twice, and in between the hits, the punch bounced out of the hole, so I made an extra big old dent. So that sucks. I screwed that up pretty good. Part of the learning process, right? Here we go. So, what I have been doing is I have been using this wedge here. I have been making a mark across to identify where I'm going to cut it off. I think that's a mistake. I think I need to put in my Rune first and then mark where it's going to cut off. That way I know that the Rune fits and there's no questions about how I need to size the Rune. It's already done. So that's what I'm going to heat up the end and get started on now. So, I have good news and bad news. Bad news first, right? Where the hole is, when I was widening it, I somehow made it so thin that it cracked upon hammering later. I hope you guys can see that crack right here. Crack means that this whole thing is useless. However, the good news, it's the same piece that I screwed up the hole in the first place. So, it doesn't really matter. But, it's still technically usable as a necklace pendant because that metal is hard enough that that crack won't spread once it is cool. However, while it is still warm and soft, I'm going to drill out that hole to remove that burr that's on the inside. That's all that's going to happen. And then I am done with this pendant. here it is. Good and done. And cold. Thanks for watching. Thank you for clicking on my channel, clicking on my video. I really do appreciate it. And please do comment. I'm not at a point yet where I can take requests, but if you have recommendations, I will happily read them. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright guys, thanks, appreciate it.